Shout out to the Dub. Hey,
watch this.
Hey, number one Dub.
Watch
BIDNEZZ. Football talk is a big hit. Sunday nights to Wednesday nights, we striking a match cause we lit. Y'all know the name, we call it the Dub. On Friday nights, it feel like a club. Getting that VIP treatment on the sideline, they showing us love. Great interviews, go hugs, put it in work, go good. Texas youth and high school talking to page on Facebook, hold up. Coach trying to stand on the scene, giving advice, he do what he mean. Jay Mack, he be on the scene, rocking the gear, it's so clean. We guys and go easy, off the easy but cheesy. With my steppers, our special gifts, making picks so easy. Trying to win, we so greedy. All my fans are so needy, cause they need to hear them talk about that club. We do it for the dub. 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 That DF dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. That DF dub.
Welcome to the Dub, number one high school podcast starring Pat O'Teevy, Jeremy McInnes, Coach Carr, and Brian Reiser.
Well, all right. What's happening? What's going on? Welcome to the number one talk show. Speak out. Speak out. Speak out. Speak out. Speak out. Speak out.
Going to the next round. Salute. Get ready.
Dub salute.
What I need per se, they're gonna find it elsewhere. Well, right now the UIL is making big pushes and big waves in order to keep kids from transferring. Well, I think if you have the means, and if you don't like what Coach Randall does in the program, I let him go. I signed PAPS. I signed one the other day. You know, like, because I'm not going to be the reason the kid's not going to be successful. Like, I'm not going to hold the kid back. If you think that it's greener over there, knock yourself out. But they always realize the grass is greener where you water it.
Hey, that's a Dub original. Dub salute.
Yes, sir.
He
I like that coach.
Yeah, he defined what J Mackin was.
That's what it is, man. And it's a beautiful thing to be able to J-Mac. You know, J-Mac is a beautiful thing. It's all beautiful. Salute to all the J-Mac. I promise it's a whole bunch of champions. A whole bunch of champions out there, J-Mac. You know what I'm saying? So you're doing good in life if you're out here, J-Mac. Just do it right, though. Just do it the right way. That's all I say.
Just do it the right way. You have to see our next guest, and you might not want to sit in his office. But
yeah,
man, hey, welcome to episode 139 of the Dub. It's going down. J Mac, boy, you looking like you got your eyes dilated today or something.
Oh man, I just the allergies be hitting me. Every time it's when they give out that warning about the air pollution.
Yeah,
man, it be burning my eyes up, man. My eye be bloodshot red. It be tearing me up. I'm not even gonna lie. So I said, I just, I wear these during the day anyway because it's sunny. So I just left them on.
That's what's up. Look, we got mobile arch supports. Gina that came on last week. We're gonna play a little clip for her before we bring on our guest. But man, y'all tap in with her, and then we need somebody for allergies, shades, everything.
Hey, we need to just throw the cash out. We try to get back step back, man.
No doubt. And a shout out to our guests that'll be coming on soon. RICKLAN HOLMES, the new assistant AD off in Agtown, Texas. So he's in the background. We're gonna bring him on in a minute. But man, we got some stuff we gotta talk about real quick before we do that. First of all, man, happy fall season. Happy fall camps to everybody in Metro. I love this picture. I wish I would have blew it up and made it bigger, but man, that green on there was just icy.
That's
boy.
dope, dog. I need to go ride by there early in the morning, man, just to go look at that. That's a beautiful sight.
That's a beautiful sight, man. That's a beautiful sight. And Oklahoma, they doing theirs, man. They just got a new They putting a new dome on the stadium.
Yeah. It's just right. Just right. It fits the culture.
Being from Texas, that toilet seat looks just right to go over Oklahoma. But
put one
shout
over
out to
Houston
OU
too.
and whatever they got going on. And hey, did you see this right here? Lloyd Hill, I think, got in the Hall of Fame for the Southwest Conference out of Odessa Permian.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope ring.
Yeah, everything is fire, bro. I was looking at that. I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna have to maybe steal that design for the Big U Sports League for the spring, for the fall. But yeah, that mother was right. But yeah, superstar Lloyd Hill. He was the all-time leading receiver in Southwest Conference history before they broke it up to the Big 12. So shout out to him, man. And one of our guests from the past was his teammate. Oh man, forgot my guy. Oh, Tony Daniels.
Tony Daniels. Yeah,
Tony Daniels, man. So, but man, you talked about something in the pre-show, and I was tripping on that too, man. What the hell is going on with people ducking this team right here? Why can't this team get 10 games?
We have to ask Coach, man, when he come on as AD. You know what I'm saying? Can they kind of talk teams into it? But this is when we had the discussion, on Facebook about it. Was I kind of put the blame both ways because, you see what Mac is doing. Mac has got 6 away games just to have a full schedule.
Man, that's tough. Yeah, and he's going to Georgia too. I was actually
he's going to Georgia and Corpus Christi.
God, dog. Frequent flyer miles, boy.
Yeah, he put me in miles like he a West Coast team in the Big Ten. Just saying.
That's a great analogy.
Yeah, I'm just saying. He like Oregon. They all kind of like Oregon, so they really are like Oregon. They travel.
As a matter of fact, they played in Oregon a couple of years ago.
Yeah, so you gotta be willing to travel, man. If sometimes when teams don't want to be fired, you just gotta. Sometimes you gotta take the low side and just say, you know what, we'll just come out there and kick your butt.
No, facts. Look, I'm glad when my son played his senior year, they actually got to get the 10 games or whatever. Because boy, I feel sorry for them kids that's on the fringe, maybe not a starter. You know what I'm saying? And hell, at a third string can get a scholarship at Duncanville just in the second half of all the games.
That's it. And you gotta think about it. It also put now. I think Duncanville gonna be fine once the playoff come, right?
Right.
They'll go through district, they'll be fine. But I'm probably gonna pick the other team the first 2 games. I'm probably gonna pick Sock and Waxahachie. That's gonna be their first 2 games, and the other people 4th game.
Boy, you ain't lying. God, oh,
that's all I'm saying.
I don't like that, man. We got to talk about it. And then somebody though, I remember somebody in the in the group said, well, hell, they got to go travel. So I'm wondering why they don't go travel. Why they haven't returned the favor to California to whoever is.
Well, Houston, they could be playing at Tascasita. They didn't want to go. This is the thing. If Sap don't want to travel, let's respect the GOAT. The GOAT don't want to travel. Hey, GOAT, stay home, relax, kiss the family, watch us on stream. You got an AD that used to be a head football coach. He can go sit in for a game. Because the OC and the DC, they call the game.
They call the game.
Let's just be honest. I mean, all he doing is in there managing the game, calling timeout.
No doubt. And they can just pipe samples in at halftime via
Put
the
them on
phone.
speakerphone.
I mean, he can cuss them out at halftime. He can do this at halftime over the phone. And then they can go back out there and start coaching. He can go chill out and watch the game on Texan Live.
That's all I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying. So, yeah. All right. Hey, and also, I'm going to say happy coaching week because my son sent me some pictures from his coaching stint at Stephen F. Austin. So he's starting his first fall camp at Stephen F. Austin. And he out there getting busy. He's showing these young boys how to play ball and
coach them up.
Coach them up, man. I'm like, boy, I am proud of this boy. I'm seeing them in action, man, and it brought a tear to my eye. You know what I'm saying? Just excited for him what he got going on in this future. And maybe our next guest will hire him as a a DC or a head coach in the future. You never know how them things
Hey,
work
man,
out.
let them get that experience. You never know how it work out. Hey, what they'll tell you, it's all about connections and relationships. So,
Absolutely.
let's make it happen.
Without further ado, we're gonna run this little quick, ain't a commercial, but a little clip from last week with Miss Gina as we bring on RICKLAN
The
home.
sooner you could identify issues with some of your athletes, they might be having plantar fasciitis, they could be having shin splints, they could be having back pain. Any of these kind of things can be addressed through the correction of your foot. So like we say, the foundation on our house is important here in Texas, and Lord knows we have enough issues with foundations. Your feet are the foundation to your body. And if you don't take care of your feet, everything else stands on top of them and everything else is impacted. So what do? When we work with a client or our customers, whatever you want to call them, we're going to measure your feet. You remember these?
Man, yep.
Football.
Hey, they still work. You would imagine how many people don't even realize they are wearing the wrong size shoe. They have the wrong size foot in their head. And as we get older, our feet change.
There you go.
Right. All right. Yes, sir. That's our newest sponsor. And I'm gonna try it too, the arch support. They say we all got flat feet. You know what I'm saying? But welcome to the Dub, Coach, former coach, new assistant AD at Arlington ISD, RICKLAN Holmes. Welcome to the Dub, sir. All right. Crowd was excited. All right, Coach. You've been a top-notch athlete. What arch supports help you? Do you have flat feet?
I think they are amazing. I also think that every athlete needs to go get a pedicure once a month.
Already. So
You gotta take care of your feet.
Yeah. I said the same thing. I said you got to take care of your feet because your feet is what takes care of you as an athlete. Like without those wheels, you don't have nothing else going on for you.
Nothing.
Absolutely.
Nothing.
Well, man, welcome. This is your second time on the Dub. The first time you was the head coach at Chisholm Trail, and we were just getting used to you in the big chair, and then whoop, you just up and jump over here and just surprise the whole Metroplex. So
chair got bigger.
Hey, yes, sir. So let us know how that came to fruition. And before you even talk about that, I really just want to say, man, congratulations, because as a top-notch athlete that played at Oklahoma State, you wore the number one. You know you ain't wearing the number one if you ain't doing something. And top-notch athlete, and a lot of times you have like the best athletes, they usually don't make the best this coach or whatever. Like Jordan, he ain't gonna coach. Larry Bird actually was pretty decent as a coach, but I like when whoever's wearing number one at Oklahoma State or Texas or OU, and they were great athletes and everybody know them and stuff, and then they get to come back and do stuff like this. I think it's amazing because now you're on the administrative end, and I imagine when you were playing back then in Oklahoma State, you never thought about being in these type of chairs, or did you?
Nah, man, not at all. Not this type of chair. I was thinking I was gonna go and get my finance degree and go make all this money working at some big company. So, but that turned into something totally different. Once you get into playing ball and you get on the athletic side, and you spend your short career in the league, and then all of a sudden, you're trying to figure out what you're gonna do next, and you still got that itch, but you don't know how to scratch it because you're not balling anymore. Well, coaching was the next best thing for me, man. I'm super appreciative to Mark Little and AD Birchie at Putnam City High School in Oklahoma that gave me my first opportunity to start coaching.
Amazing. And I mean, and really, you've had we talked in the background. You say I think you coached 147 games.
141 games.
141 games, and that equates to probably about 13 years of coaching and some playoffs. It happens
Actually 12.
It was 12.
12,
Okay, so
yeah, 12 years
I'm
as a
sorry.
head football coach.
Okay, I'm sorry. I took some playoff wins away from you. So
Yeah, man. You gotta let me get them playoff wins, man.
all right. But I imagine that when you're coaching, it goes fast because I mean, you said it like, hey, that's a lot of games, but when I look at it, boy, that goes quick. It goes quick. I
Talk.
imagine Sam probably got about 300 games on his belt. Coach Mathis probably got about 250 or more, probably more. And
Yeah.
but already in a position that most people are not in. Now I know that at your previous stop you was the AC, so that kind of prepares you for a situation like this. But you know, they say if you ball, you get the call. How did you get the call?
Well, actually, this is my 12th year being the AC. I was the AC head football coach at John Tyler for 11, and then I was at Chisholm Trail for a year. So, uh, being in control of a program, not just the football program, but the athletic program, the feeder school system, it gets you prepared to handle the budget. It gets you prepared to handle transportation, to take care of all the needs of not just your program that you're the head coach of, but the other programs that are part of your campus, whether it's the middle school or it's the high school program. So, you know, I wasn't looking for a job when I got this job. I was enjoying what I was doing at Chisholm Trail, having a great time. Had some great kids. Looking forward to having another great year, even better year. Uh, but it's about people that you know. It's about the connections that you make in life. And one of my big connections reached out to me when this opportunity came about, and like I said, it turned from a phone call to an interview to now I'm sitting here talking to you guys about being the Cincinnati did Arlington ISD.
No doubt. So and I'll go back and forth with Jay Mack in a second. Uh, so that the AC position definitely prepares you for what the chair you're sitting in, and I know that it's a lot of responsibility. Uh, One thing we talked about in the pre-show is that you are the assistant AD, but you guys have, I didn't realize y'all had three, so it's three that's kind of working in concert together to make
Yes.
the district go.
Yeah, we got head AD, or they call it executive athletic director, and then you have two assistant athletic directors, myself and Kim Peach.
No doubt. And when you told me that, I was like, oh man, that's different. But when you think about how big your district is and ISD is, you got 6 high schools. That would be impossible for one person to carry that load.
Oh, most definitely. 6 major high schools. Then on top of that, you got 10 junior highs.
Sheesh.
And with every junior high, you got a 7th and 8th grade program that's playing, and that's just not football. That's basketball. That's volleyball. That's track. That's soccer. That's wrestling. Because each one of our junior highs has a wrestling program. So then, along with that, you attach swimming. We have a beautiful natatorium that we built a couple of years ago to go along with the arena that we had, and that's where our offices are. So you throw all those sports in together. Arlington has over 51,000 students from
Hmm.
kindergarten up to 12th grade. Out of
Right.
them 51,000 kids, probably about almost 20,000 of them are athletes.
Sheesh. So I'm trying to figure out with that pool. we should have a state title by now. What's going on? Cause what are we gonna do to change that?
Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Back in the day, everybody knew about Martin. Everybody knew about Lamar when Eddie Peach was the head coach there, and there's been a rise in the program again at Arlington Bowie with what Coach Sam is doing now, that Kenny Perry and all those guys started. So it be looking for it. Coach Gordon, he's doing a phenomenal job over at Seguin. So we're gonna make some noise over here in the Metroplex. Just give us time.
Hey, that J Mac guy right there.
Hey man, I love me some Seguin. Coach Gordon. Shout out to Coach Gordon. Coach Skinner, that's my guy too, man. I'm looking for big things for Lamar.
Yeah.
I've been, I've been a silent supporter. I always go by there and check him out every year, but I'm gonna have to put some pressure on his feet because we got to get the playoffs, man. He got some talent over there. That 27 class is crazy.
27 class is something else.
Yeah, so you hear that, Coach Skittle? You know you my guy. Well, I'm going to apply a little pressure to you, brother. We got to get in there. We got to get the playoffs, man. I got
Get
to
it
pick
in
the
there.
top 4. Yeah, we got to get in there, homie.
Most definitely.
All right, J Mac, it's on you.
Oh, speaking of which, we just segue right on into it. What role do you think you could do? You know, because we always hear that, you know, championships is all about administration on down. Do you feel like, you know, you there now, or have you been there long enough to even know? But just, do you feel like where you at as an AD and your I don't know, I guess you call them co-ADs, do y'all feel like y'all are a championship administration when it comes to supporting all the programs, and do you have it already in place, or is that a process to be able to make sure every athletic department has a chance?
Yeah, I think everything is already in place. I think with me being an addition here, I bring a little bit different view to the lens, and our administrators understand that's probably one of the reasons why they hired me. So I think everything is in place. I think we got a great administration. I think we got a great supporting system. Our job as athletic directors is to make sure that we support every program that we have, and we have some championship programs right now. Arlington Martin wrestling team is one of the premier wrestling programs in the state of Texas, along with Lamar and Arlington and all those guys. I think at the state meet last year, we had 4 teams there from Arlington. So we have programs that are championship programs in other sports. It's just not what everybody's used to in the state of Texas, which is the football program. And our football programs are very competitive. I mean, I think last year we had 3 make it. Besides South Grand Prairie, and this year we could possibly get 4 in and knock everybody else out. So when you look at it that way, like the things are already set in place. We just have to figure out different avenues to increase to that to help our coaches get to that point.
Yeah. I mean, I love to hear it, man, because as we call it, Ag Town, Arlington, they kind of been a staple in DFW. They always, one of those schools have always like really been in the mix, almost in everything from, especially like you say, the big 2 football, basketball, they always been in the mix. So I just feel like it's the word is good when Arlington is in the mix, in those big sports. And looking at, since we're talking football, looking at the season coming up, how do y'all do that Choctaw? I meant to send it to Pat, because Choctaw put up the schedule, I guess, of all the games.
Oh,
how do y'all? Yeah, I meant to send it, but yeah, how do y'all divide that part up with the other stadiums?
Well, we had to. So, like I said, I told him earlier, we're building a brand new stadium called Glaspie that's going to be on Arlington Martin's campus, and that is going to be one of 3 of our premier stadiums that we're going to have after 2027, when the last 2 will be complete. So, when the stadium that's at Lamar and the stadium that's at Sam Houston, we're about to take those 2 offline so that we can revamp them to match Glaspie, and then we'll have 3 stadiums for 6 teams. But during that process, we're going to have to play more games at UTA, and we're going to play more games at Choctaw, along with the new stadium that we're building at Arlington Martin's campus.
Okay. Oh, I forgot about UTA. Yeah, they ain't got a football team. They should just open the doors and tell y'all come whatever you want. They ain't using it. It's just there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, that's good. Now, you part of the. Are y'all divided up by schools, or y'all divided up by sports as far as the AD?
We do it by sports, and we do it by responsibilities like maintenance, transportation, POs, entry fees, processing, rental agreements. So all that is broken up between all 3 of us in the office, and we make sure we take care of our part to make sure everything marriage and runs smoothly, along with the different sports that we're over.
Are you pretty familiar with any other football coaches? Like
I know all the coaches in Arlington, man. Some of them I've coached against. Some of them, I watch from afar. Some of them I've sent other coaches to them that they've hired. So I got to know. I've been knowing Joe Sam. I've been knowing Gordon. I coached against Coach Peach. Actually, I coached against Coach Peach and his daddy. Uh, and then I've been knowing Billy for a long time. Uh, I knew Reeves from afar because he was on that staff for so long with Bob Rager. So all those guys I've been knowing over the years, and our relationships are really good and really strong. So it's easy working with those guys and helping them in any avenue that I can for them to be successful, along with our other programs. Because I'm over wrestling, I'm over baseball, I'm over track, cross country, junior high football. I'm even over archery. We got an awesome archery program. So y'all be looking for that, bro.
No doubt.
Yeah, invite us to an archery event. I want to
Listen. We got a whole building that's dedicated to archery in Arlington, Texas, right? It's awesome.
That's wild.
Yeah,
That's
it
dope.
is wild.
That's dope. I ain't gonna lie. That's dope, man.
But that lets you know how seriously Arlington ISD takes our kids and putting them in positions to accelerate in programs outside of the normal education realm. We have one of the top rated performance art centers in the Metroplex right now. We have a top notch natatorium. We offer pretty much every sport possible, as far as swimming, wrestling, gymnastics, everything. So it's all over the board. And the things that they provide for these kids to be successful, that's just a statement to Arlington ISD and what they want these kids to do while they're going through the process of education.
Man, that what's that? What's the mayor? I want to say it was the mayor when the Cowboys came. They like, we are the can-do city. You know what I'm saying? So just like Arlington got everything. You know what I'm saying? They got the entertainment. They got professional teams. They UIL championship.
You got women's basketball over there. The WNBA. Yeah.
Yeah. Now every time I drive to the office at the athletic center, I drive right past AT&T Stadium every day. If I walk out our front door, I see AT&T Stadium every day.
Hey,
and that is a massive building.
Huge.
I love my Cowboys, but don't let them rub off on you.
I tell you what, man. First home game, I'm gonna try to find out what Jerry and Steve park. I'm gonna try to park in between them. See if they let me in.
You go underground.
Yeah, you got to go underground and park down.
Hey, speaking of professional football, one thing I noticed in other school districts is you'll have like Von Miller Day. He'll come back to DeSoto, or different athletes will come back, show love, bring some energy to the city, and get these kids something to look forward to. Has Myles Garrett, to your knowledge, or anybody that ilk been back to give the juice to the city? Because I haven't seen it. So
yeah, matter of fact, I was at Arlington. I was at Arlington freshman practice today, and I was looking up on the wall, and they got a lineman and a kicker that played in the league for a long time, and they always, Coach P was telling me, they're always around. They always come and talk to the kids. I know from talking to Wager back in the day, and I don't know about like now because I hadn't really talked to Reeves about it, but I know Miles has always been a big staple as far as being a part of Arlington ISD and Martin High School.
Good deal. Yeah, because I'm looking for that juice program. Like me and J Mac always talk about when we have coaches on from certain school districts, like in Mesquite. We told Jack he had a chance to be the king of Mesquite, and we're waiting for somebody to be the king and stick their head up and take over Arlington. It used to be Martin back in the Wigger days for a hot second.
A hot second.
Yeah. And I mean,
back in the back day, it was Lamar when Eddie Peace was there because they made that state championship run. So, programs like that they have the juice to get it done. It's just that they have to understand the navigation to keep those programs at that level year in and year out. And the way this was, the transfer policy is, Coach, you got to take care of your front door. You know, you got to be on social media. You got to pump these kids up. You got to let these parents know that you're doing more for them than any other coach in the Metroplex so that they can stay in your school. You know, it's not just, well, you know, these kids grew up in Arlington. They're going to go to Arlington. No, that's not the case no more. Like, they'll dip on you in a minute. You know, so, you know, and as coaches and staffs, and we ain't just talking about football. We talking about all programs. Right. You have to promote your program. You have to make your program appeasable. That's one thing I focused on when I was at Chisholm Trail, get all those kids to come back to the program. You know, it's not a secret how we went from winning 4 games in 1 year to winning 7. It's not a secret. You got players, and players come with numbers, and numbers come success. And what you do to open that door and what you do to make that door appeasing, the front of that house appeasing, that's how you get people to sit down on your couch and be a part of your family. You know, so as all coaches, and this is not talking to my coaches in Arlington, this talking to all the coaches across the state of Texas. You know, what are you doing right now to hold on to the kids in your program instead of sitting there talking about, well, I can't believe such and such got my kid. Well, if you was doing something a little bit different, your kid probably wouldn't have left your program. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, you're not just trying to we're not just trying to take care of kids and promote kids, but you also gotta figure out these parents. Because at the end of the day, them kids go home to them parents every day. And if them parents not saying the same thing that you're saying, it's gonna be a problem. I'm just telling you.
Yeah. And if you're not, and you're right, and I feel like that's the biggest problem. You can't be the coach that sit back and think it was like it was in the yesteryear. Like kids don't belong to you now. Nope, like I like to say, everybody renting. The leases come up. The leases come up. So
and right now, Arlington is hot, man. You got to think about this. Texas is a hot place, bro. We got 6 indoors. We taking real good care of our kids. You understand what I'm saying? We got beautiful campuses. You know what I'm saying? Like when you drive by our schools, you be like, dang, like, yeah, this is Texas. You get it. You know what I mean? So just doing stuff like that to take care of our program is taking care of our kids. And at the same time, while we're taking care of our kids, we're keeping our kids.
That's the best thing to do. What's the cause we haven't really had, what's the last good basketball? I'm trying to think. The last basketball run that came out of
Arlington. That is a good question. Great question.
I want to say it was maybe a Bowie team or a Lamar team.
Well, I remember Cunningham.
I know,
right? Cunningham, he left Arlington to go to the prep school, the one that was the number 1 pick by Detroit.
Yep.
He was, I forget which Arlington school he was at. I want to say it might have been Martin, but whichever one he was at, he left. And I know that's a problem now. Is trying to keep the big time basketball players.
Gotta keep them. You're trying to keep them, man.
Well, that money talk, man. These prep schools offering money, man. You just, they go. You know what I'm saying? They go. But it was Martin basketball. Somebody just put it in there. Yeah, it was Martin basketball.
I see my boy Tillman, man. Shout out to my boy Tillman, man. That boy done went down to Terrell, Texas. Be with Sedberry.
There he is. Yeah, Pete Tillman. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh no, he said he was at Pagan said he was at Bowie.
That's where he was? The basketball player?
Yeah, man. He said he was at Bowie. He was a Bowie kid. Now, was he a Bowie kid and went to Martin, or was he come on now, help us out. Because I get that a lot. Man. I do, man. I swear. You know what I'm talking about, Coach. You get that a lot.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, which one is it? What school was he supposed to go to? Because his brother was at one of them, I remember.
Yeah, and somebody just said something about us having some good baseball teams. So, you know what I'm saying? We got some things rolling in this joker, man. You know what I mean? And it's only going to get better. It's only going to get better, man.
I remember having a coach on, I think it was Gordon, and they was talking how does that work when they have to share the same junior high? Like, is it a plan to kind of fix that? Because that's almost an issue.
So right now, the plan is already in motion for the percentage of the kids that are at the shared junior highs. Because when we had 12 junior highs, it wasn't an issue. But then we took care of Ferguson, and it was another one that we took off. I want to say it was Hutch or something like that. But anyway, there was another junior high, and it dropped it down to 10. And then bringing Seguin online, as at six high school, kind of mixed it up a little bit. But in the long run, the way the zoning is now, those shared schools are not going to be as high percentage as they used to be. So, like Workman was probably half and half. Now it's going to be probably 80-20, because we're bringing Rodriguez online, which is replacing Carter, and it's in a different zone area. So that's going to shift everything. And hopefully, it's not immediately, but in the long run, it's going to help us out with making sure that those true feeder kids go where they need to go and not be mixed and matched.
Is Arlington open?
We are open district for our kids.
Right.
We are not an open district for outside kids.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like if you live in Arlington, you can go to whichever school.
Yes. Yeah, you can go to another school. Yeah.
I love that too, man. I love when districts start doing that, because I think that helped. It helped makes all the programs competitive, and it keep everybody on their square. It was just
that I think that's one thing that was pushed from our upper administration in the main building, because they wanted every kid to have an opportunity to be successful wherever they went, as long as it was in Arlington, basically.
Now, do they have to sit out? Like if you have one at one school that was on varsity, say, and they transferred to another Arlington school, now would they have to sit out per se?
Now, as far as sports go, the addresses have to change. I mean, it still has to be a legitimate move athletically for them to be eligible.
Okay. So, but if they were just a regular student council or whatever.
Oh yeah, go wherever you want to go. Do what you need to do, because we still follow under the UIL rules, and we still got to abide by those.
So they have to stay in the aligned district.
Yes, for athletic purposes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a question about. I'm looking over the schedules and stuff. I was trying to see who had the most intriguing preseason game out of all the schools, and it looked like it's going to be Arlington Martin playing at Lake Travis. Which one of y'all get to make that bus ride down there?
Because I might go down there. Since I came from Hutto, I might go and make that trip down to Central Texas, man, and go support our team.
Already, that's the cool part of the job, but I would say probably the nerve-wracking part of the job, and no slight to any programs, is the fact that you do have to be at so many events.
You do, man, and that's fun to me, because it's nothing like going to a baseball game and or a swim meet, and the kids see the football coach sitting there or the athletic director sitting there, and they was like, you don't coach this sport, but you're here to support these kids, and that's a big deal. Not just to the kids, but it's a big deal to the parents. And that's another way of keeping your kids in the program, because they know they're getting support from all angles.
No doubt. But have you ever thought about doing an Arlington takeover at Jerry, where you're talking about passing the stadium every day? I remember back in when my kids were little, before they started playing football in high school. And so I used to take them to Jerry World back in like 2009, 10. They used to have all these classics where teams would come down and play DeSoto's and Skylines and all that from Florida, Oklahoma, everywhere. I don't see why that hasn't happened with all the Arlington schools. Y'all just have an Arlington takeover, go out there.
Yeah, like a jamboree scrimmage.
Yeah,
that's what we could have.
That's what I would like to see.
That's an idea, though.
But they're the same district, so they might not want to do that, I guess.
Yeah, and that's probably why they wouldn't want to do that. But I mean, I think it would be exciting.
And I wasn't even thinking about the jamboree, but I was thinking more like I think the Star has the Tom Landry Classic.
I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, well, you
have that's a great conversation. I'm gonna put that on our notes, man, to see if we can have a conversation with old AT&T and Jerry and see what we can get done.
All right, well, we'll make sure they say that that it was the dub, and I got to give
The
out the dub
dub.
MVP.
Yeah.
Dub
Yeah,
MVP for that.
yeah.
We'll take it. We'll take
We appreciate that plug you gave us, man.
it. That is dope. So how long you been on the job officially?
July 8th was my first day. So
Man,
almost a month now. What's the day? Day is 6, almost a month now.
yeah. So you pretty much
Lord.
still you still swimming, right? You still kind of just trying to catch up. Is it kind of like just drinking through a fire hydrant, or you just cause you've been AD AC
I
so
tell you
long, it ain't
what,
that bad.
this transition to being an athletic director is way smoother than my transition from being a assistant coach to a head coach. Man, when I went to that chair, man, listen, I don't think I slept in 4 days. I don't think I ate right. I know, man. I felt like sometimes I didn't know how to put my shoes on right. You know what I mean? But because there was so much going on, and I really understand now during that transition what head coaches was always telling me, like, man, I know you trying to learn how to be a head coach, but you ain't gonna really know how to be no head coach till you become one, because it's so much stuff that goes on that you're not prepared for, but you know about. You know what I mean? So you got the knowledge of it, you just don't have the experience to deal with it, and you got to go through it to learn about it. And man, my first year was, don't get me wrong, it was a great year. We went to the semifinals, went 13-2 that year, but that whole year, man, was it was a blur, you know.
Man.
So
Yeah, it's different when when the buck stops with you. Everything.
who you telling? Who
Yeah.
you telling?
Yeah. So did you have any input with the new coach at Chisholm? I'm just wondering. I know he's a popular guy. I've never met him, never spoke to him. I just know everybody I always
I
see
do
him on
know
Twitter.
Nash. I do know
Yeah.
Nash, man, and we had some good conversations during the process of me transitioning and him going through his process of uh, applying for the job and getting into it. And we're still staying in contact now. You know, I'm helping him with, how the program had been ran, how, some things need to stay the same. I know he's going to put his wrinkle on a lot of stuff, but just giving him the best information that I can give him so that they can have the success that I know that they're going to have this year.
Right. Yeah, because he's from Central Texas. Is he Central Texas too, or San Antonio?
So, he was a
He's at Rice.
coordinator
Right.
at no, he was a coordinator at Geyer during them
Oh,
times that they won those state championship. So
I
he's
didn't
from the
know that.
Metroplex originally coaching. He's just
Okay.
moved around a lot. Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense then. Hey, next time you talk to him, tell him to come on the dub.
I will.
Absolutely.
Matter of fact, I gotta go by his office next week when they had their first day of practice. Some stuff I gotta go take them. So I'll let them know.
Yeah, tell him come on, man. Talk to us.
Okay, I
Yeah.
will.
Yeah, and actually, you might as well put your whole district through the car wash. So we've had Arlington Seguin's coach on. I don't think we had anybody else, have we?
Yeah, we
Or,
had Skinner on. We had Skinner on.
So you had Skinner on.
yeah.
So you had Gordon, you had Skinner. You need
That's
to
it.
get Joe Sam on. You need to
We've
get
had
Coach
Joe. We've
Keach
had Joe
on.
on. We had Joe on.
You
We
need,
had Joe on.
cause we need to broaden the horizon.
Let's get
Bring
all of them.
the Arlington ISD all in there.
Hey, we just need the
Coach.
help. We just need help getting them here. Get them here. Help us
Right.
out, coach.
Get them. Then, hey, coach. Then I got some fire track coaches too now. You know
Track
what I'm
coach.
saying? We got everything.
Hey, we got an official track correspondent, Alonzo Tutson, the official track
There he is.
correspondent. Yeah.
There he is.
He is the
Alonzo's
minister
on
of
everybody.
run fast, turn left. He is the minister of run fast, turn left. That's his thing.
Yeah, run
So
fast, turn left, baby.
that's it. That's our guy. That's who I go to when I got questions. And he's official. He's official. So he gonna give us the answers. That's for sure.
Yeah, man. We got a young lady from Martin that made it to the Paralympic Olympics. She's gonna be going overseas, man. She qualified in Oregon last week.
From Martin? I mean, she went to Martin?
She's at Martin right now.
Oh wow.
Yeah. She's at Martin right now, man.
That's dope.
No
A
doubt.
little amazing young lady, man. Helping them out, getting them done.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man. Just hey, man. All you gotta do is follow AISD_athletics, man. Keep up with everything that go on.
There you go.
You
Now
know,
we know.
we got an X account now. We got an Instagram account. We got Facebook. We blowing this thing up. We pumping up Ag Town.
Got to,
Hey,
man.
talk that talk. I
Hey, man,
love
got
it.
to bring it back, man. They just as big as any other major city here. Really, sports wise, they probably got more going on than anybody else. You know what I'm
Oh
saying? In
man.
sports and entertainment. You
So
know
we
what I'm
got the
saying?
World Cup. We got the World Cup coming to Arlington. What we talking about, bro? We got
Man,
F1 racing coming to Arlington, man.
it's,
Yeah.
Arlington, the place to be.
it's
Yeah,
definitely.
and I mean, it really is. You got the Cowboys, the Rangers, the WNBA team. I mean, it's happening. I don't know why UTA ain't got no football team, but
Cause they need to go and get one. For
They
real,
need
for real.
They tripping.
they tripping. Like, to be honest, they can get it and then have a whole squad in 1 year with all them 20,000 athletes y'all got out there in Arlington. Yeah, they can just recruit
And that's
Arlington.
just Arlington alone. That ain't including the rest of the metro places they can
Yeah.
go at.
Yeah, they could make a squad right out of DFW. Period. Just
No,
Right.
they ain't gotta go past Waxahachie or or past Denton. You know, just
Oh, they just ride up 35-20.
that's it. That's it. That's
yeah,
it.
yeah. I need the UTA athletic coordinator on this show. So y'all know who he is. Tag us.
That tag him out here, man. Tag him to the dub.
That's it.
Tell him start the football program.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
get it, man. We'll pick his coach out and everything. All he gotta do is just sign off the checks.
Hey, look,
We'll take care of the rest.
Coach Sample can be the coach. Hell, he played there.
Yeah, that's how long ago it was.
Wow.
That's how long ago since they had a team.
Oh man.
Look, this how he looked the last time they had a team. That's Coach Sample for the 70s.
It was Samp and Moses.
Oh man, that crazy.
The last time they had a team, boy.
That's crazy.
We gotta do that. But no, I'm excited for you, man. I'm sure I'll see you at some games. But like I said, I'm check out Lamar and I check out Sagi. You know, I've been getting. He ducked the show. I see he ducked the show. That our other co-host ducked the show because he loved talking bad about Sagi, but I talk good about him.
Man.
He ducked out. You know what I'm saying? He ducked out, but you know me, you can't change my mind. You know, I like who I like, and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It ain't changed.
No, facts. But I'm excited about the games at the Choctaw. Believe it or not, I'm actually talking with them right now to try to see if we can get our Little League Super Bowl played there. And
that's what's up.
Yeah, and so I already toured the stadium. I toured it back in January. It's big as heck, but there have been some great playoff games there. Me and J Mac been on the sideline for at least 2 sock games and a couple of me and Swaggy froze our butt off there for a I think it was North Crowley versus Prosper.
Yeah, Prosper, yeah.
Yeah. So there's been some great games played there, and I think y'all doing this on a weekly basis. I love that. Are y'all tied in with Texan Live, or do y'all have your own media streaming service for those games?
We got our own media services that we use.
Is it tied into the local cable, or is it something we can pop up on YouTube?
Or is it YouTube?
I think it got something to do with NFSH. What's called a program?
Oh,
that we
okay.
got.
NFHS. Okay.
NFHS. They might as well let the Dub come broadcast those games.
Yeah,
it'd be more exciting. So
I know Sagi was with a YouTube channel. I don't know if they're gonna be with him this year, but they was with that YouTube channel. I forget the name of it.
Yeah, I'm finding out daily all the stuff that we got that we use around here, man. We got a lot of stuff that we use around this joker.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure we talk to you a month from now. You'll know a lot more than what you know now. I'm sure.
Oh yeah, most definitely. No doubt.
Yeah, look at that.
No doubt.
The coach, a busy man, he's still moving furniture around into the new house.
Yeah, I'm still moving.
I don't know. Have you got a chance to move yet? Or you gonna move or?
Yeah, we'll be moving to our new place in October. So right now, I'm still with my oldest daughter in Burleson.
Already.
Hey, ain't nothing
Hey,
wrong with it.
hey, that's what fam's for.
That's
Hey,
what
we
That's
got
what they for.
we got a question in the chat. Wilbur Bright said, "Ask Ricklan who is his favorite all-time player out of John Tyler that he's coached."
Ooh,
Man, it's a group of them, man. I'm gonna put it to you like this: all those kids from that 2012 team, because that was my first team that I coached as a head coach. Uh, everybody know about Greg Ward and Tyus Biles and Fred
yeah,
Ross and all those. Everybody know about those guys, man. But they was a part of that team. They were seniors that year that I took over. So man, every kid on that squad that I coached that year, most definitely. Um, and you got to bring up my recent kid that's in the league now, Keaton Crawford, is with the Arizona Cardinals. I got a special player that's at SMU right now, Derek McFall. Um, shoot, man, Bryson Smith when he was at Houston. Man, it's been some cats that done came through there, bruh.
yeah.
So the list can go on and on. You know, yeah. Like I say, it get deep, man. It get deep with that because I was around those kids. Them kids are my kids. They John Tyler kids. Uh, I'm from Tyler. A lot of those kids that I saw as little bitty little tykes. You know what I mean? So to be around those cats, man, it was an amazing experience to be the head coach there for so long. To be the second winningest head coach in John Tyler history, and throw that out there because I know some people they talk that smack. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, don't forget.
yeah, don't forget. But man, to be a part of that, man, and to see everything how it transitioned out and how it helped me be who I needed to be in the position that I am right now. So man, like I said, man, some talented players, bro. Talented players
That
that
was
came through
crazy.
there, man.
So you was the coach when they two games always stick out to me that I was there in person was when John Tyler with Greg Wood when they played. I think that was his junior year. When they played in Lancaster. Was that
No,
his
that
junior?
was
That was
his
the
senior
senior year.
year.
That was the senior
That was
year.
my first. That was my first year as the head coach, man. We lost to them 26-27.
One of the best games ever. And
Yeah,
when I
and
saw
that was
Greg
because
Wood,
that
I
was
was
the
like, this
year.
dude is fearless, man.
Yeah, because that was the year they went to state that year, and we lost the game before state to Guy.
To God, that's the other game I'm gonna bring up that year. Like those are
Yeah,
the two games that I went to, and I was just so impressed with that Greg Ward, man. I just like, man, this dude is. I don't know if he gonna make it to the NFL as a quarterback, but this got to be the
uh,
definition of a
and he made it to the NFL. He just didn't make it to the quarterback, and he done won a Super Bowl. So you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? He made a name for himself, not just in high school, but in the pros too.
but how was
Most
it?
definitely college.
That was a hostile environment that Lancaster game, man. Like, what was the
Oh
feel to
man,
get on that
man, that
field
was
through that
man,
game,
that
man?
was live, dog. Like you want to be a part of games like that.
Yeah,
Games like that be live. And that's when me and Chris Gilbert relationship took off, man. That's when we started getting to really know each other after that game, man. And we had some knockdown drag outs after that. They came to Tyler. We beat them with a last second field goal.
yep.
We played them again in the playoff in the second round. The year that we got beat by Highland Park. So I think we played them at Memorial in Mesquite. That was another good game. So every game that we've always played against Lakers have been a knockdown drag out deal, man.
I was worried about y'all, man. I was like, they not gonna make it out the parking lot. Cause that game was you know what I'm talking about, man. That game
bro.
I was
Yeah,
like, Tyler's not gonna make it out the parking lot because that quarterback, Greg Ward, he was not holding back, man. Like every time he made a play, he would let the band know who he was. He would let the cheerleaders know who he was. Like, I mean, that game was crazy.
Hey man, that's that East Texas boy swag, man. Y'all don't know about that right now.
Hey, that's that country boy for real. That's that
Yeah,
country boy.
that's the boy swag.
Hey, he had it, man. And then, fast forward to we was at the Guard game, man, and just to watch how that game unfolded. I know you talk about you didn't sleep when you first got the job. I know you didn't sleep after that game, the way it ended,
man.
man.
Ah man, that was a tough game, man. But you know that was a preseason game, so man, you gotta shake that out. We got a long season to play, bro. So, but you know, it was a tough game. It took a lot out of me, my staff, the kids. You know, I'm glad how they bounced back. You know, we ended up going on a good run, man. Because you know, games like that take a lot out of kids, take a lot out of coaches, man. But the following week, we came back and won and got our feet back up on us. And like I said, went 13-2 that year, semifinal run, had a great year.
Heartbreak. How about that heartbreak against Guard, man? Because Gerard Harris just turned into Superman. Like I
Man,
never thought I could see Greg Wood like, you know, get, I ain't gonna say outplayed, but just it was Nick for Nick. Now it was just like
yeah.
that dude
See,
just put on the cake. I
the
didn't think he could throw
MVP.
it back to the overtime.
Yeah, the MVP for our team was our kicker with them 3 onside kicks that he kicked
Yeah,
to get us back in the game.
that's what I'm saying, man. It's like that. I know you couldn't sleep after that game.
Ah, that was a tough one, man. That was a real tough one. But you
We
know,
used to ask, we was on the sideline.
I told my
I was
kid, they played their heart out. They gave us everything we needed. You know, Greg didn't have a good first half, but he had an awesome second half. You know, it's just things that, you know, we ran out of time, we ran out of opportunities, and we had to move on.
great game, man. Like games like
Yep.
that, you just never forget, man. I don't care.
Yep.
Win, lose, or
Absolutely.
draw,
Man.
you just never forget. You know, it's just
Yep.
great.
Absolutely. Well, look, you left Chisholm Trail in a good position with this schedule, man. I'm seeing 9-1, 10-0.
Coach, they're gonna win. Coach, put it like that. Put it like that. I left them. I left them with 11 wins. 12 and 13 gonna be on them.
Already. Talk that talk.
11 wins out the gate, Coach. Out the gate. Let's go.
Out the
Stay
gate.
purple.
Out the gate.
Everybody
Out
know
the
what stay
gate.
purple mean now.
Ain't no one and done, boys.
No, cause ain't no one and done. They going through that thing.
Yeah, we definitely gotta get Coach Nash on. Cause we gotta give him to fire it up.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Coach.
How you
Yeah,
feel about
yeah.
the OC that got the head coaching job over at Woodrow?
Oh, that's my guy, man. That's what I brought him to the Metroplex for, so he get him a job, Coach.
Yes, sir.
How you
That's my
been talking
main
to him?
reason. Oh, I talk to him almost every day.
How you feeling about Woodrow?
Man, you know, he got some good kids that work hard, you know, depth wise. They don't have the amount of kids that we had at Chisholm, but they got some good kids. You know, the main thing about him is just making sure he get his coaching staff together.
Yeah, that's Kincaid, right?
Yeah, Keelan Kincaid.
Hey, tell him we need to get him on Dub too.
We get him on dub then. I let him know, man.
Yeah,
Let him know, man. Yeah, he's excited about the year, man, and you know, to get them going the way he'd want to get them going. He has a really good principal that he works with, and she's been very helpful in his transition. So he's been enjoying it, man. He get to work close with my boy MT Tyeski as one of the assistant athletic directors for DISD. So he get to work with him a lot.
Yeah, we had him on the show. You had MT on.
Yeah, coach. Listen, man. By the time you get to the rest of the ECAT, y'all gonna be on episode 3012.
That's what we want, man. We want everybody. We don't want everybody. We want everybody. You know,
we want everybody, man. He said, "Want everybody."
Yeah.
Sure, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So, man, just looking at the programs and stuff. Scheduling wise, is one of you guys responsible for scheduling? Y'all guys are responsible for that because we got the at the end of the year we have the realignments. I imagine they're probably gonna keep all the Arlington schools together. They probably just take out a grand period, stick somebody else in there. But
same thing.
So scheduling wise, because when you're dealing with like a SOC or a DeSoto or a Duncanville, you know, a one horse school, and even though SOC is in that whole district of Dallas, they pretty much run it like a one horse school where they're gonna put on the schedule some tough games to get them better and to get them up to that next level. How have they explained scheduling works as far as your non-conference games and stuff like that? Because I'm looking at the schedule. I only see 2 out of 5 schools that really have like a something that you'll be like, man, that's a juice game.
I mean, the way they set it up, I think they let the head coaches handle it as far as who they want to play preseason. I know I would like for us to play each other at some point, like a Seguin play a Bowie, because Seguin is the only one that's in the mix that's not going to be in the district.
Yeah.
I would like to get some kind of rotation with Seguin playing some of our 6A programs, just because it's an Arlington thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But other than that, that's the only thing that you could possibly do, because everybody's going to always be in a district with each other. So it is what it is.
That's a great point, though. Round robin with Arlington Seguin playing the other 5 schools over the next 5 years. Yeah, that's got to happen. That's got
at least 1 year you got at least one every 2 years you got a game already set.
Yeah,
what I mean. Now you just got to go look for either one more game or 2 more games. So and like I said, that's going to be some discussion that we'll have. To line some stuff out, but just making sure that we continue to do things the right way for our kids and our programs to make sure we have successful runs and develop these kids. That's the main thing.
No doubt. We're gonna get you out of here pretty soon, but wanted to go back to the stadiums. I love the fact that you guys have a revitalizing the stadiums, because me and J Mac, we were on the sideline last year for the Seguin games, and hell, I don't even remember.
What did they play that game at?
That was at Willerman. Was it Willerman?
That's the game.
So Wyman. Yeah, that was at Sam Houston campus.
Yeah. And, it felt like a place where time stood still. I felt like it was 1978 all over again. But
it's time to be redone, man.
What's the name of Lamar Stadium over there?
Lamar Stadium is Cravens.
Yeah, Cravens.
Yeah. So I'm happy to hear about that. Do y'all have the plans and stuff for it? Do y'all know what it's gonna look like? I'm
gonna say it's gonna look pretty similar to Glassby. I think they want to cookie cut those stadiums, kind of like Eagle Mountain did, where I just came from in Chisholm Trail. Like all our stadiums look the same. They big and pretty.
Richardson do that too. All Richardson is the same.
Yeah.
Floor plan, everything. That's smart. That way nobody.
Will it have the school logos on it, or will it have the Arlington ISD logos on it?
Let's go ahead the Arlington ISD logos.
Oh, that's too cookie cutter. That's like the NCAA.
Like NCAA, man.
Yeah, nah, man. Let them get some juice. Put that.
I mean, we'll put some kind of brand in there to let you know, like, because like the stadium that we bringing online, Glassby, Martin, and Seguin gonna share that stadium. So we'll put some kind of branding on there to help let everybody know, hey, this their home stadium. We'll figure something out.
Put Martin on one end zone and Seguin on the other end zone.
That might be it. That might be it.
Yeah, it look like a Super Bowl every week.
And then put the AISD on the 50.
Yeah,
on the 50. Okay.
Yeah.
Flying. They put the flying A's on the 50. Huh?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Besides podcast hosts, we're interior decorators too.
Interior decorators too is what I'm talking about.
Stadium
design.
As a matter of fact, make sure you have AJ back. Tell them, make sure you have a good press box with the food, right? Where we don't have no coaching staff up there hogging all the food. So when you need to be able to
let us up.
I like it. I like it. I like it. But I tell you what, find me, we get y'all up there, man.
Already.
For sure.
Yeah, we're kicking. We had fun with Seguin last year, and I'm trying to remember what was in the press box up there. Do you remember? Did we even eat up there?
Yeah, I don't know if you was with us one time when they played Grapevine. They had sandwiches, I believe, cold cuts.
Okay. Yeah, it was cold cuts the time I went to. All right, we got to work on that too. New stadium, new menu.
I tell you what. You go to Chisholm Trail, you're gonna have a taco casa spread.
Oh Lord.
You got
Go to Chisholm Trail, you gonna have a taco casa spread. I promise you.
Oh man, that sounds so
We
good.
gotta find a
Y'all
game to
probably-
go to.
whole
I'm gonna
coaching
tell you the
staff-
game you need to go to. The game you need to go to is either the Pascal game is gonna be a good game, or the Saginaw game, which is the last game of the season. Go to
That's
one of
kind of
those
like a
two.
rival, right? Is that the rival game?
Yeah.
Yeah, that probably
That's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, that probably the game.
Yeah.
J Man, I think we need to pull up on the Choctaw one of those games too, because they got some pretty exciting games from week to week. So
I looked at their schedule, man. They got some. And Choctaw is pretty good. They security kind of tough. They don't let you bring in your selfie sticks and stuff. So you gotta
Really?
go old. Yeah, Choctaw something else. Talk about it could be a weapon. I'm like, huh?
No, they showed me.
That's right.
That's what she told me, man. So it is
That's
what it is.
interesting.
Yeah, it is. Who is this trying to hop in late? Cause we can't allow this.
This Coach Carr fashionably late.
Fashionably late.
Let him catch the outro music.
Yeah, for real. Yes, sir. You late because sock practice been over for about 5 hours. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's where he coming from. He coming from sock practice.
He be at sock practice, man. Somebody got to, I got to coach, put down the football on when they doing practice, spot the football when they running. That what coach do. Stuff like he be on it, man. He be on it.
No doubt.
He working.
Yeah, he working. He just popped on there and then left the and he just left. Okay, but probably right on time anyway, because we're gonna shut the show down in a minute anyway. But Coach, what's the message for all your schools in Arlington and all the fans, all that good stuff?
Man, we cultivating champions, That's what we're doing on a daily basis, man. Cultivating champions and creating great people beyond the game every day.
Already.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, put that Wilbur Bryce up. I think that's a good ending right there. What he's saying, the message he's sending the coach. That's dope.
Boom. Let me go right here to the comments. Last message.
Yeah, Coach Bryce. Salute, Coach Bryce. Here's another sock coach.
Yep.
Yeah.
RICKLAN, just want to say thank you for getting me in this world of coaching. Without Rick, Coach Bryce is not in Dallas. Man.
There you go. That's dope.
Oh my God. Salute.
Yes, sir. That's dope.
Salute. Well, man.
It's nice to be at sock, man. Go back to Woodrow, Bryce.
He told him go back to
Woodrow. Bryce is cool.
Bryce said, hell no, he finna get a ring.
No doubt. And look like you got your own coaching tree going on because you talk about the other coaches that you're putting in position. So, man, congratulations for doing that.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely. And when my son is tired of gallivanting across the nation with college football, I'm going to tell him to holler at you.
Come on, AISD, baby. We'll find. We got 6 high school. We'll find somewhere for him to go.
Yeah, and 10 junior high. It's somewhere.
10 junior high. We find something.
Hey, look, he told me this. He said, I ain't coaching in college to coach in junior high. So
yeah. I promise you he'll make more money in the high school than he make it right now.
Yeah.
Probably so, yeah, because this is his second year.
I guarantee that.
Yeah, it's his second year of coaching college ball. So, he at the bottom of the totem pole right now. But he gonna make it.
He'll make it, man. Get to that big money, young man. Get to that big money.
That's it.
Well, hey, man, everybody in the city, man, turn up. If you in the city of Arlington, J Mackin is allowed, I think. But
as long as you don't play sports. As long as you don't play sports.
My bad. Hey, Coach, man, we appreciate we appreciate you stopping by the Dub again, man. As a matter of fact, we're gonna catch up with you. I think I want to do this, J Mac. Let's get. I know Coach Carr is gonna be busy. He ain't gonna be able to roll, but let's get our other absent member, Batman, to roll with us, and we're gonna hang out with Coach RICKLAN and on a night when he's just kind of going through the games and stuff. We're gonna do some behind the scenes with you. We're gonna film it. We're gonna hang out with you one of those nights.
Yeah, we call it.
There you go, man. There you go. I like that. I like that.
Yeah. Let's
Let's,
do it.
let's get that rolling.
Yes, sir.
Let's get that roll.
Let's do it.
Oh, Johnny come lately. There you go. We got South Oak Cliff, newest coach on, Coach Carr.
Alonzo said you had to finish doing the team laundry.
I do got doormat duties, okay? I do a lot of laundry. But no, man, the garbage disposal, man. I had to help my wife fix the garbage disposal, man. But I do a lot of laundry, man. Matter of fact, Rick, I'm at the middle school, so I had to do some laundry today, man.
I got you.
Laundry in the dryer since last football season.
Oh, Lord. Woo!
What in the world?
Smell like
That's crazy.
So I had a lot of stuff going on. Rick, man, congratulations again, dog.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, big doggy.
All right, Coach. Well, look, Coach
So what was
Carr,
I talking about, man? My bad.
We were saying, have a good night.
Yeah, we was
Good night.
I'm gonna go back and watch this, Rick. I'm sure it was awesome.
we had a good time tonight, man. We had a good time.
I'm glad y'all did. Man. I missed y'all.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
All right, Coach, we'll catch up with you. We're gonna do that hangout with you. I'll call you and see when it makes sense for us to do that.
Yeah, man, just come on, jump in the truck or jump in the Audi, whichever one I'm driving, man. We just all roll together, baby.
Hey, I might be at Lamar next week, Coach. I might be out at Lamar next week. I always try to stop by there and check him out in practice. So
okay,
I'll let you know.
Well, I'm always gonna be ducking in and out these campuses, man. I told them they're gonna see a lot of me, so here's what it is.
Who you spend the most time with?
All of them.
Everybody. The archery team.
I'm gonna be with my archery coach, man. He gonna get me lined out on this bow and arrow thing, man. Tell you.
Hey, listen. I'm gonna tell you something before you get off here, man. J Mac is a huge Arlington fan. He drinks a lot of Arlington Kool-Aid, so he's a fan of yours.
Yeah.
He already know.
We already know. We see you late to the party. He already told me that.
Okay.
It ain't a secret. I told you
that wasn't taking a shot. That was just me saying, he a fan of
you weren't a big fan of the game, but we're gonna get you there.
Who not?
You?
Oh, I don't drink that Kool-Aid. No.
I don't drink that Kool-Aid.
Man.
We're working on them. We're working on them.
We're working on
Hey,
you working on
but I'm a fan of Coach Sam, though. I like
you a fan of Sam?
Yeah, I like what they doing. You know what
I'm
saying?
boy volunteers, man.
Yeah, Rick, you just got to get over the hump. You know what I mean?
Yep, old boy volunteers, man. That was my two sisters graduated from.
You from Dallas? You ain't from Dallas. How your sisters get from Arlington from Tyler?
Man, I was born in Dallas, Texas. Man. I was just raised in Tyler. I lived off of Polk Street in DeSoto till I was 8 years old.
Man.
Then I moved to Tyler.
So you one of the first brothers in DeSoto, huh?
Probably.
Definitely. We talk about the mid-'80s now. We talk about late 80s, 70s. Good Lord.
Man, did you play in the DeSoto Youth Football League back then?
I didn't play no. I ran track though. I ran track when I was here in DeSoto until I left.
Good Lord.
What grade was you in when you left?
I was 8 years old, so shit. What, first, second, maybe first, kindergarten.
Yeah, you definitely wanted.
Yeah. Kindergarten.
We need to get your picture as the first Negro in DeSoto. We need to have you in February, Black History Month.
To be honest, wait a minute. That might have been J Mac.
Oh shit! Yeah, man.
That still might have been J Mac though. What year you graduated in? Coach
I graduated from John Tyler in '98.
Okay, yeah, J Mac had you beat. But
I don't know because he said 8 years old. I didn't move to DeSoto.
18.
Yeah, I didn't move to DeSoto to 90.
16.
Yeah, 90, 91 is when I moved to DeSoto.
Yeah,
that
man.
when
I
you
was
got ball
born.
from 91?
Yeah.
Born at Baylor Medical Center, coach.
Oh, I didn't know that,
Already.
man. Okay. You DeSoto finest. They're gonna claim you
Yeah.
now, coach.
Oh
They
yeah,
gonna find me now.
you now. You
You know.
you.
Yeah, represent the Damn.
I still got some family members that live over there too, though. So I mean,
Hey, everybody family live there now. It's Chocolate City. Everybody got family in DeSoto.
Coach DeSoto is the old Kimball Carter families. That's what it is, man. It's the old South Dallas. Like they went off and got an education, made some money, moved to the burbs.
DeSoto. Yep.
Did your parents say y'all had to move to Tyler because there was too many blacks moving into DeSoto?
No, my mom, she shipped me to Tyler to stay with my grandmother and my grandfather. That's why I moved to Tyler.
Get that country.
Yeah.
Was you wild in DeSoto?
I wasn't a bad child. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say I was a bad child. I was mischievous. I'm gonna say I was mischievous.
Coach, I never got in trouble. I never got in trouble in my life until I moved to DeSoto.
Really?
Ever.
Yeah,
Ever. I was at Carter,
mischievous.
Atwell, Oak Cliff, with all the hooligans. And I get to DeSoto with the nice kids. Next thing you know, I'm in juvie.
Boy. That's tough.
True story.
That's tough. True story. Oh boy.
All right, well, Coach,
That's
man, we're gonna let you go. I know you got a lot of administrating to do tomorrow. And,
Matter of fact, Jay, I'm going to Lamar tomorrow morning for practice.
Oh, the freshman's right.
Yep, I'm going to go watch them practice in the morning.
Okay. Yeah, let me know what they looking like.
Yep, I'm going to check them out tomorrow. That was the last of my rotation for the week.
Yeah,
I'm going to go to them.
Every week.
Man, my plan is to get a rotation started to where I at least see all my high schools twice during the month. Like when I say see them, I'm talking about actually going in there, seeing them, talking to them, meeting with the principals, things of that nature. And I want to see our junior highs at least once a month with the same rotation. You know, I mean, besides going to go watch them play, which I'm gonna do that anyway.
Like practice,
like the practices.
Coach Shane was like he used to pull up their huddle film and watch them practice. He said if he went to the game and saw them not running what they practice, he had a problem with it.
Yeah, problem with it. Yeah.
So you gonna be the same?
Cause I don't know if I'm gonna be that anal right now. Cause like I told everybody, I wanna, when they see me come on campus, I don't want everybody to get nervous and stop what they're doing. I want them to keep coaching because it's not a I got you moment. You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to come there and catch you doing something wrong, because if you do something wrong, I'm not gonna come to you. I'm gonna bring you to the office. So
yeah,
as long as you ain't coming to the office, you good.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, you don't bring them to the office and tell them they're doing a great job?
If I bring you to the office, it ain't because you're doing a good job.
It's about your job. It's about your job, but it ain't good.
If I bring you to the office, that's a different conversation. As long as I keep coming to your office, you good, my man. You good.
When you come in there and say, Coach, sit down.
Yeah.
Hey, no, here go the phrase, close the door behind you. That's the phrase right there. Hey man, just close the door behind you.
That's when you go get that stubborn. You gonna leave it open, stand at the doorway. Man, just tell me right now. Tell me.
Lord have mercy.
They gonna be like, "Dog, Coach going to see Rick." Y'all better get your resumes ready.
Man.
Yeah.
Coach tell them to bring their playbook. Hey, bring that playbook in here.
Bring your playbook.
Hey, like NFL training camp.
That's it. That's it.
And they ain't got no playbooks no more. They got iPad. They tell you bring your iPad with you.
Yeah,
Hey, let me get the master keys, coach. Let me get the master keys.
The master keys.
Coach Hall was see, he called Hall, hey baby, don't do no shopping.
Oh shoot, man.
Nah, we appreciate you, Coach, man. J Mac done brought the DeSoto out of you tonight, so we appreciate that.
You know, coach.
I thought it was straight country. I didn't know we had some DeSoto swag around here, you know.
Yeah, man. That's when I started, man. When I started.
My bad, Coach. We didn't try to get the dismount about 10 times and we keep stopping. I know you got a lot of work. You're busy, man.
Wake up at 4 o'clock.
I do actually wake up at 5, man. I go work out in the morning before I start my day. So
already. Well, brother, man, we appreciate you, man. Be blessed. You're an inspiration to the entire Metroplex and people that play football and have great careers everywhere that they can sit in the big chair. So, man, keep doing what
man. Hey, God bless y'all, man. Y'all have a great night.
Hey, Coach.
Yes, sir.
Good the season, Coach.
What I need per se, they're gonna find it elsewhere. Well, right now the UIL is making big pushes and big waves in order to keep kids from transferring. Well, I think you have the means, and if you don't like what Coach Randall does in the program, I let him go. I signed PAPS. I signed one the other day. You know, like, because I'm not going to be the reason the kid's not going to be successful. Like, I'm not going to hold a kid back. If you think that it's greener over there, knock yourself out. But they always realize the grass is greener where you water it.
That man was preaching. That man was preaching when he said that.
Yeah, he preaching. He got an oversized beard too. So, but
big old beard, man.
Big old beard.
And the Malcolm X glasses, like that's a smart gangster.
and he got a running back named Black Jesus. So,
and his name is a school name.
Yeah, exactly.
People.
Yeah, your pops.
Hey. Yeah, Richmond Randall, Coach Randall. Okay, see what we got going on. But boy, and they just came out of nowhere. But hey, they got the juice now. They got the juice now.
They not going nowhere. They're gonna be something to reckon with.
Yeah, we're going nowhere no time soon.
I love it.
I heard they're gonna be opening another school at some point. I hope they don't.
Man, Houston need to chill out. God dang, they open so many schools, you can't even keep up no more down there. They about worse than Frisco.
No, I'm about to say the same thing. Because Frisco got way too many schools. It's ridiculous.
And Prosper's opening another one. You see that?
Really?
Open up this year, yeah.
God, no.
Come on, Prosper. Well, they pay out there, Coach, so.
Yeah, the way they pay, they can do whatever they want.
They can do whatever they want to, Coach.
Your superintendent makes $700,000. You can do what you want to do.
Yeah, and your football coach make $300,000.
Yeah, football coach out here making $300,000. Ain't never been to a state game. Never.
To be honest, there's too many schools, boy. Because every time I look up, there's a new charter school in between the high schools. Like, God, no.
Yeah,
and they playing sports.
Hey, man.
It must be nice.
A lot of money in sports, fellas.
There's a lot of money in schools, too.
You want your enrollment to go up, you better win.
A lot of money in education seems like, shoot.
Exactly.
They all the same, Coach.
They all the same, baby. Because they like they just winning up there.
Exactly.
Yeah, that kind of money.
But you know what? Most schools thrive on the athletic program. Like, that's the identity of the school. Alabama ain't Alabama without the football program and all that, because, you know, they sitting in the middle of somewhere.
It's funny you say that, man, because Nick Saban was like, the president of Alabama was like, the best decision he ever made was to hire Nick Saban.
Absolutely.
He said that's the best business decision he made.
It revived the whole school. Exactly. Every program, not a basketball team paying money. The girls' basketball team paying money. You know, and in college it really is like that, because football pretty much funds the whole athletic program.
The whole athletic program. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because you
but
look at Dion.
that's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. That's
It's real.
it's funny
It's
because
real.
we was when we was talking about this the other day, well today, actually in the PD, and I was trying to explain to a coach how important athletics and winning is to the overall school success. And I was trying to tell him that, you know, if you look at Michigan, the year we won a national championship, not just this past year, but the year when we won a national championship, our enrollment jumped up. When the Fab Five was there, our enrollment jumped up.
Yeah.
Like people want to be associated with winners.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you're going to get winners who are just regular students who want to be a part of that environment, and they're going to come and they don't even have to play sports, but they're going to grow your enrollment.
The student body section, they don't get games.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Hey, who was the scout? Who's the scout in Michigan down here? He doing a hell of a job.
Who is that?
Who's the scout from Michigan that come down here? Or who over this area down here?
Oh, I don't know, man. That's a good question. But
He
cleaning
good.
up, ain't he?
He doing. He just got that South Lake line. And he real good. Good mobile kid
Yeah, man.
too.
Listen, it's you know, I tell people all the time, man. You know, you want to go to a school that's gonna be able to help you. You know what I'm saying? Not just while you was there, but 40 years down the road.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? That Michigan today still gives, and is very vital in my success. So, you know, it's a beautiful thing, man. That's why it's important to tell you it's not a 4-year decision; it's a 60-year decision because it's real.
But do you think that matters the way the transfer portal is going now?
I think yes. I think it matters more now because you're looking at a group of kids who only see right now.
Yeah.
Right. They only see right now. Like they eyes are geared for the next 3 years.
Yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? And so if you look at a lot of them, if they don't pan out, because the NFL numbers are still the NFL numbers, right? Like 0 point whatever percent is gonna actually make it, right? Those are real NFL numbers. They're never going to change. Like just because you got more transfer reporters don't mean you're gonna have more players. The numbers are the numbers, right? I think a lot of people got to start looking past the NFL and look at, okay, if I go to this school, let's say I go to Michigan, and they paying me all this money. Well, while I'm there for 3 years, if I never make it to the NFL, what kind of network did I get? Because your net worth is tied to your net worth, right? So what kind of relationships did I build? What kind of internships did I have? Who prominent business people pulled me under their wings? Did I get a chance to build relationships with the owner of the Dolphins? You know what I mean? Or these big time corporations, like the guy that runs State Farm, Allstate is a Michigan grad, the CEO of Allstate. You know, so there are a lot of people, 1 in 700 people you meet graduate from the University of Michigan. So I think you got to start looking more towards that. You know, it's kind of like Texas, right? Like if you don't go to the NFL out of Texas and you have a really good career in college, that's gonna sustain you for a very long time. It's gonna open so many doors.
Especially if you live in Texas.
Especially if you live in Texas, because that's the other part of it, right? So when you think about where I want to go to college, do I see myself living in Michigan, right? So when I went to Michigan, did I see myself living in Michigan? No, not really. But I lived there past college.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Detroit raised me. You know what I'm saying? Like I spent a gazillion years in Detroit. So I think from that standpoint, yeah, because I was talking to my partner J.I., he was like, Will, if you move back up here, because he's been trying to get me to move back up there, he's like, your network will increase 35 to 40%. Just off my name and what I did in Michigan. You know, so when you walk indoors, people know you. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm in Michigan, like I can move around far greater than I can here in Dallas, and I'm from here.
Yeah. You think you would move if they offer you like a head coaching job at like one of the top Michigan high schools? You know, they say, you know what, we want you to come be the head coach. Would you have to sit down with wifey?
They don't pay. So they have head coaches that are not coaches that don't teach.
Bar.
You see what I'm saying? So if they setup was like Michigan, right? I mean, like Texas, and they was playing like Texas, it's two things you got to think of, because my wife worked from home. But two things you got to think of is Texas still don't have state tax.
Yeah.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? So you're gonna lose money going anywhere outside of the state of Texas.
Unless you go to Florida.
Look. Coach Carr's not lying about that. My son got offered a coaching job on the strength that he played at Duncanville in California. They know and love Duncanville up in California. And you played at Duncanville and you played college ball. They offered him a job on the spot, but it's a stipend. They don't pay like Texas at all. They give you a freaking stipend, and even the head coach still had a day job. That was crazy.
Now, let me tell you, I'm gonna hit you to something gonna trip you out. I'll never forget this. I coached at Arizona Western for 2 years. I made $450 every 2 weeks.
Ooh. Good Lord, that's graduate assistant money.
Right, but Pete, this though, after that, I went to Michigan.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So now it's like, right? You know what I'm saying? So I think, when people look at this coaching stuff, man, and how it moves. So for me, like, I think I'm at the point in my life where, I don't necessarily want to be tied to a person to secure my job, if that makes any sense. Like, if the coach is not winning, you're going to be out of a job looking for a job. Maybe a year, maybe 2 years. You get lucky, get on a good staff, you be there for a minute.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm at the point where I want to control my own whatever. Like at SOC, I don't worry about it because I'm with Todd. Todd, not only is his success, but just him as a person, as a coach, and a person. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy being there. Ward, I enjoy being there. But then I work for people who was their first year head coaches, and it was hard to strive and thrive in that situation, if that makes any sense.
As an older coach.
As an older coach, correct.
Yeah. Plus, Alonzo
like,
said,
as a younger coach, like those are growing pains I could deal with. But as an older coach, those are growing pains I can't even tolerate them.
Yeah, and Alonzo said,
trust me, I know.
He said the high school fields look like the gridiron YA Tittle played on.
What did he say?
He said the high school fields look like the gridiron YA Tittle played on.
Oh, man. Lonzo been on one.
Yeah. But guys, man, I got to get up. I got PDs in the morning. I still got to try to get up and figure out a workout. And I've been wore out, but, everything's good, man. Everything's good. I'm enjoying myself right now, so it's all good.
There you go. There you go. Get you some of them, man.
I need them.
Yes, sir. Nice episode's been brought to you by Mobile Art Supports. Get with Miss Gina. We'll have a commercial dropping soon for that. We appreciate everybody. And Miss Gina, we appreciate the money that you're seeing, because that'll probably be a dub hang wings or something. So we'll put it on wings every time we go out or something. But we appreciate everything y'all do in the dub, man. It's been fun tonight. J Mac, Coach Carr. Y'all be easy, fellas.
Deuces.
Shout out to the dub. Hey,
watch this.
Hey, number one dub.
Watch
BIDNEZZ. Football talk is a big hit. Sunday nights to Wednesday nights, we striking a match cause we lit. Y'all know the name, we call it the dub. On Friday nights, it feel like a club. Getting that VIP treatment on the sideline, they showing us love. Great interviews, go hugs, putting in work, go good. Texas youth and high school talking to page on Facebook, hold up. Coach Carr that's done on the scene, giving advice, he do what he mean. J Mac, he be on the scene, rocking the gear, it's so clean. We rise and go easy, off the easy, push easy. We best step with our special kids, making picks so easy. Trying to win, we so greedy. All my fans are so needy, cause they need to hear them talk about that club. We do it for the dub. 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 That TF dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. That TF dub.
Coach Carr, and Brian Riser.
Well, all right. What's happening? What's going on? Welcome to the #1 talk show. Speak out. Speak out. Speak out. Speak out. Speak out. Speak out.
On to the next round. Salute. Get ready.
The salute. Hey.
You're watching BYSE.